Combat Sports TV. This is Sean Malone with my lovely co-host Lisa Murray, and we're here in the North Dallas suburb of Plano, Texas, for Element Fighting Championships premier event EFC 1 The Rise. Lisa, tell me about this card because it's got a lot of buzz in the neighborhood.
It's a stat card. We got 10 excited bouts. I'm excited more than anything to see the co-main event and the main event. So, and also I have to throw in Randy. So I have to give him a shout out just because it's Randy.
Right, and the main event features Marcus Hicks. Many of you will know him from his WEC days where he's the lightweight title challenger, facing Josh Lee, a country strong ass dude out of East Texas. Co-main event was Brandon Ferron. He's got 5 years experience in this game against Jared Jones, who is probably one of the sickest submission artists in the state of Texas. Tell me how you see the main event breaking down.
So I'm gonna say like this. Leading up to this fight, there was a lot of talk between Josh. It was really between Josh doing a lot of talking about Marcus Hicks. I think but both fighters, they're both good at standing up and they're both good at the ground. I think going into this fight, you're gonna see a lot of both. They're gonna mix it up. One thing that I do know that I don't know if Josh did his research, that Marcus started off striking. He was a pro boxer, had 10 professional bouts. So I think they're going to start off striking first.
Well, not only was he a professional boxer, Lisa, he was also the Texas middleweight champion, which means something back when he was a professional boxer. And like you said, both strikers, I don't know. Josh Lee's got tremendous conditioning. I haven't seen Marcus Hicks in the cage in a long time, so it'll be interesting. Now, you train at the same gym, well, not the same gym, but at Payless MMA, and Marcus Hicks is reported working on his striking up there. How do you look in the gym?
Well, I'm going to say like this. Marcus, strong as an ox, just as well. I mean, this guy, he may have everything against as far as statute-wise, but as far as power, he does have the stamina. I mean, this could be a great fight. And another thing, he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which he got under, I don't know if anybody knows, under Alan Moeller.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to Alan Moeller. So he got his black belt Jiu-Jitsu out there. So as far as his training in the striking area, coming out to Phalanx MMA, training with Daryl Lamb, he's looking very, very good. He was out there sparring everybody, every day. So I'm excited to see Marcus.
Well, Marcus Hicks is like a muscular bowling ball. So it's kind of hard for anyone to really tangle with the guy, and he's mean as shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
When he gets in the cage, he's a different person. He's quiet, calm. Outside the cage, inside the cage, he's a stone cold killer. Josh Lee's no punk, and he doesn't come from Longview. I mean, that's a 3-hour drive here to Dallas, Texas. They don't come here to lose. So it's gonna be a tremendous main event. And as you can tell, the buzz for this event is tremendous for a premier show.
And one thing, big up to Josh Lee because he fought a couple months ago at XKO 13, the upset fight of the night against Roy Spoon. So after this win, that was a huge win for him. So coming into this gave him a lot of confidence. So like I said, it's going to be fireworks in the ring tonight.
I agree. Now the co-main event is an intriguing matchup as well. It's got Brandon Ferron out of Abilene, Texas. Not much is known about him. He's 5 years. He's a kickboxing guy against Jared Jones, the 2011 Texas MMA Submission Artist of the Year. This is actually a rematch of the fight they had a while back in which Jared Jones won. Tell me your breakdown of this fight.
With Jared Jones, doing some research about him and also interviewing him just back there a few minutes ago, when him and Brandon first fought in 2009, Jared said he was green. And what pulled him out was his jiu-jitsu. So he did submit him, got him in an arm bar. So this is a different person. Like I've always said, a rematch, when the person loses, they come back not to lose. But if you think about it, 2 years ago, they're different fighters now. 2 years is a long way. And if Jared is better than he was 2 years ago, you might as well say this is their first time meeting up.
Now I will say Jared's been working on his all-around game with the Octagon MMA crew,
right,
as well as West Texas MMA, which has sprung noticeable fighters like Clay Hans, to name a few. So he's upped his camp tremendously since that time, like he said to you backstage. So it's going to be intriguing to see if he just completely dominates Ferron. But Ferron told me that he's got faster hands than Floyd Mayweather Jr. So
I want to see that.
Yeah, exactly. We all want to see that. So we here at Combat Sports TV will keep you informed on all the news and notes that happen here at EFC 1. Me and my lovely co-host Lisa Lamb will bring you all the inside action. Stay tuned.
This is what we do.
Dear music, I would like to say thank you, cause I was down in the trenches and then you came through. I was thinking FAFSA, you chill me out and ill me out. Inspiration, big picture you could capture. I can do that, so I'm focused as if I just had a dosage. Dr. Dre explosive, so the people gotta know this. I double my kick game, I'm not new to stunts. I be taking hard pulls, hope I don't canoe the blunt, so I chill. Music set your dare, you have a deal. Now my shit is leaking everywhere just like the oil spill. Boy, it's real, I assure you that he's urgent, cause nothing in this lifetime is really ever certain. Freestyle middle school, if only it was that simple. College, yeah, we made it. Faded behind them black windows, car drives full of smoke, yeah, we blowing off steam. I spit the Paul Pierce and never changed teams. I said musically, upper level, that is where we're soon to be. Please take off your jewelry, that's tomfoolery. Robin Hood, my success is good for the community. Fell in love with samples from diplomatic immunity. And now I use this shit to eat, it's just a spoon to me. Funny how this shit could get different, it all humors me. Back in the day with no beats, I would have no room to spaz. Know how to budget the paper, now that's consumer math. If they told them that I spit, they would sooner laugh. Alexander McQueen specials that Puma has. I never feel down, this game has its high points. Vibing in the studio, prerequisite 5 joints. Sonically they at the tail and I'm a hedgehog. It's Mr. Anything I spit will make your head nod. I think we back, hop on the track like Let's Jog. And we be rapping in arenas, that's the next blog.
I'm Lisa Marie. We have the winner between Banbo and Fayez Moraki. Fayez, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That was a great fight. First round, seemed like he had a great takedown defense. He pretty much controlled it at the very beginning, and he landed a great kick from the ground, almost rocked you. How did you feel about that after he kicked you?
No, I dropped so much weight, like really short time, like 10 days, 20 pounds. So it was kind of affected. And then, no, everything was good. He didn't have it. I respect him so much. I shouldn't do that. And then he surprised me with that kick.
Yeah.
I respect that kick. He surprised me. And then he did a great job. Thank you so much. He did a great job. He's a really tough guy, but no, it wasn't like anything like he could defend it, whatever. Yeah. No, I was no danger. I feel good conditioning. I train with Tier 1. Alex Shibaro, he has a gym here. Training facilities is the best training. I can go 2 more fights right now if I want to. I have the best jiu-jitsu. Alex Shibaro helped me for my jiu-jitsu game. Yusuf, Mohsen, JB, they all helped me. The Star Jiu-Jitsu, they helped me with my jiu-jitsu. I feel good. I used to be a national team back home in Iran wrestling, so I don't have any problem. Saxon Muay Thai, he's the best. Everybody knows him.
Yes, he is the best.
And then, everything happened in the fight. I was being lazy first round, but I back up. I think about it. God bless, everything's
right,
good.
Coming into the second round, you controlled the second round. You had good side control. You had great elbows.
Yeah, I kind of wake up, see, oh, what's going on. Second round, and then I didn't respect him anymore. And just, my game is so much better, my technique is so much better, everything's, I have so much better than him. So I was like, no, I have to do it. So it was good. But it was a good experience for me.
Right, well,
don't be lazy.
Fayez, you won by a second round by rear naked choke. I'm sorry, I had rear naked choke. 2 minutes 10 seconds of the second round. Congratulations. What's
so
next for you?
No, I'm gonna train more. I have to go to Colorado, help my friend Matt Wyman. He has a fight in March 24th for UFC. Help him getting ready. After that, I'm gonna think about it. Maybe go Jiu-Jitsu World. And then after that fight, another fight.
Well, there you have it, folks. Fayez Moraki, second round TKO, rear naked choke. I'm sorry, rear naked choke.
rear naked.
I like the triangle better. Just kidding. Combat Sports TV, stay tuned. Combat Sports TV, I am here out of the winner between Michael Saunders, Danny Miller. Congratulations. What can I say? A great win for you tonight. You improved your record, 3-0 now.
Yes, ma'am.
You came out punching. He got you against the cage. You had him in the guillotine before he had a huge takedown.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind? How did you feel about the first round?
Well, I mean, I had his head. That's what was. He kept trying to take me down, and he ended up sinking it. But I held on, and I won my last fight the exact same way.
Sean Malone here, Combat Sports TV with Andy Myers, who just scored a unanimous decision victory over Randy Villarreal in the third bout of this card. Tell me how you feel going into the fight, and then how you felt during the fight.
I felt, well, one thing that really changed for this fight was I just found out that it was 3-minute rounds, 3 threes. I just found that out a few hours before the fight. And when you're going in when you're game playing for 5-minute rounds, it's a huge, it's 6 minutes, that's 2 rounds, 3 rounds, you know.
Right.
So it really changed. I really with the wrestling, which wasn't the game plan. It's just easier to stay on top for a few minutes. So I'm not real happy with it. I don't think it was dominant or all that exciting. It went out really well. I was looking for it, but a win's a win. I was on a 2-fight skid, so it's good to get something.
Well, it was a close fight. You did touch on that. I mean, you could theoretically say that maybe Randy took the first.
No one could say that.
Right. And
I definitely won the third.
The third. So the second, right, exactly. The second was the crucial round. What do you think in your mind was it that took the judges' attention to give it to you on the second?
First off, I have no idea, and two, I'd have to watch it. You know, you remember the fight more as a whole than as rounds. I know I was around his back a lot. I took him out a few times. I don't remember what he landed in that round. I mean, I don't remember. I just have to look at it. I knew it was close though. I remember going to my corner and I was like, I won that round, right? You know, because I kind of thought I did, but I was kind of testing my corner. Like, please say, you know.
No, it was a completely close round. Congratulations again on the victory. Any shout outs that you'd like to say following this victory?
Man, actually just moved to Texas, so a lot of people in Ohio to shout out. Everybody at Walker MMA, everybody at Vision MMA that, you know, made me the fighter I am today. My mom, my brother, London, everybody who helped me get this fight. And then everybody at Helson Gracie's, everybody who cornered me and came out.
Combat Sports TV, we have the winner, Dale Mitchell versus James Hall. Dale, congratulations. That was a huge victory for you. This was the heavyweight division, and believe me, there was some heavy punches in the first round. Then you had a huge takedown. I felt like I got tackled in that takedown. You had some sick ground and pound until it got stopped. How did you feel going into this fight?
I feel good. I felt great going into it. I mean, everybody knows I'm a ground guy. Everybody knows I'm gonna take you down and grind and pound you. Nobody stopped me yet. Every fight, I mean, that's my game plan. I continue to do it. So I'll tell you right now, if you're fighting me next, I'm taking you down, grind and pound you out. Stop me. That's it.
Now you came overweight. Did that affect you trying to lose those last 6-7 pounds?
No, actually, it was. I was 3 pounds over. I went outside, lost that in 20 minutes. Felt fine, wasn't even tired, broke a little sweat. Dropped the 3, came back in, 265 flat, and felt great. Didn't affect me at all whatsoever.
Do you have any shout outs, anybody you want to thank for getting you here?
I'd like to thank my coach Tony, Team Silverback down in Houston, Jake Latimer. I'd like to thank Chief Doodle. I'd like to thank my family, friends, my son Jordan, my mom, my dad, all my fans, anybody who follows me, anybody who's ever helped me out. Love y'all. Thank you very much for all your support.
Combat Sports TV, Sean Malone here with Borzu. Congratulations. 3 round split decision victory over Javier Obregon. How was the fight? It was a close fight. Walk us through it in your mind.
At the very beginning, I wanted to keep it standing up, and he took me down. Kind of caught me off guard, but I didn't get discouraged. Just kept my composure, relaxed. Fought him with the back elbow, slid back up, and played my game.
Now he did, in the first round, kind of smother you on the ground.
Correct.
It was clear that you wanted to keep it standing with your Muay Thai training. Do you think that was the key? Was being able to overcome the takedown and keep the fight standing?
For sure. People try to take you down, try to make you quit, try to get you discouraged. But I knew I trained harder than him. I knew that he wouldn't break my will. Kept pushing it. I believed in my training, believed in everything I did, and finished the fight.
A great fight. Fight of the night so far, guys. Any shout outs you like to say? You want to thank in the training and the preparation to get to where you are?
I got to thank Texan Ginger, my Muay Thai coach. Alan Shabar, my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach. I got to thank Mohsen Yusuf at Star BJJ, my brother Payman, all my family friends that came out. Thank you all so much.
Combat Sports TV, I'm Lisa Marie. I have the winner, Jason House. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great first round. Vicious leg kicks, but coming out of Saxon, what can you expect?
Yeah.
But I want to go into the second round because that's what ended it all. 28 seconds, rear naked choke. You kicked him, it was straight right, you dropped him, you got him into the choke. Tell me, going into the second round, how were you feeling?
I was feeling good. Saxon was, he's telling me, set up the leg kick, go with the hand, and he hit me a couple of good times in the first round. I was kind of surprised, but your adrenaline's going. You're like, okay. So second round, a little bit more warm. I felt like I should, move in and throw the right hand. And when it landed, it was like my head going on a pillow at night. I was like, oh, that feels comfortable. But I thought he was out, and then I ran over there. He's a tough guy. He turned around, he kept on fighting. I had that choke in really deep, and he didn't want to give it up, but I got it. So.
Definitely, he was a very tough guy.
He was.
Great fight again. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Thanks to getting you here.
Just my father God and my wife Alyssa. I love you both. You're my everything.
All right, Sean Malone here with Combat Sports TV. First of all, happy birthday to Warren Stewart.
I appreciate it.
Warren Stewart just secured, for his birthday present, a 3-round unanimous decision over Frank Bardagon. In Bardagon's hometown of Plano, Texas.
Sure.
Take us through the fight. You got a nasty cut in the first round. He hit you with a ton of elbows, and then it seemed like it supercharged you. And as you can see the cut right there. And then the second, third rounds, it was all you.
My coach told me quit doing jits. Last fight I rear naked choke a guy, and I had the jits in my mind, and I'm not a jits guy. Motherfucker no hold bar guy. Cramp patient fighter. Today I want to thank my teammates. Brooklyn Fight Sports. Got my boy Charlie right here. Hook me up with some tattoos, man. Hit me with my black belt on here. This weight cut was a big weight cut. I was 175 pounds and I cut down to 35. That was a big, huge weight cut. I'm all for my 3 fights. Fought at 55, 65. I've done 70 fights, and you see me, I'm a small guy.
This is a man that fights and pays bills, so everybody knows.
Yeah, hey, just let you know. I have 2 kids and a wife. We've been out of gas for 2 weeks. Our light's about to be turned off. I'm about to lose my house. I fought for my family. I fought for my friends and family. And anybody wants to sponsor us, please do, because I'm hungry. I'm only 23. I got over 30 pro fights, and I'm here for my family. Like I said, I'm dead broke. I still live in the hood and everything. And I'm telling you, I showed everybody, I don't quit. I would die in this cage, just for my family.
All right, well, he said it best. Warren Stewart is the definition of a warrior. I've seen you fight a number of times. You never come to roll over. You always come and give it 110%. Never. Again, you gave a ton of shout outs, but is there anyone else in there that you'd like to thank for the victory in the cage tonight?
Man, I want to thank my boy, Van Vo, and especially my coach. My coach,
This man brought us all together right here, Britain Wells.
Then this man right here, Master Paul D2, and my dad. Y'all don't understand? Might be a black guy, but man, these are my dads right here. These are the best fathers ever. This is my big brother right here. It was his birthday on Monday. Then my sponsor, it was his birthday this week. I'm saying, this was a January Capricorn night. I have some kids up in Houston. They took home 18 gold and 7 freaking silver medal. This was the night. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you.
All right. Sean Malone, Combat Sports TV. Again, congratulations, Warren Stewart. Way to show heart.
Combat Sports TV, I'm Lisa Marie. We have the winner out of Drew Pennington and Alden Herrick. Congratulations, Drew. That was an awesome fight. First round, he came out with a straight right, knocked you down. Did that change your plan, or
no,
did you feel like you were in danger in the first round?
He caught me, changed the levels, went in with the right hand. I didn't go out there and do my game plan like I was supposed to. You live, you learn, we'll work on the next one.
Matter of fact, is there anyone else that you want to say, thank you?
I want to say thank you to my head coach, Eddie Numco. I want to also say thank my other coach, Elton, who's been training a lot with me firsthand. I want to thank my other quarters, Adam and Gabe. And I want a special thanks to Justin, Awesome Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu, and my family over there.
Well, there you have it. Somebody's O had to go. You remain undefeated. 5-0, congratulations. Drew Pennington, Combat Sports TV.
All right, Sean Malone here with Combat Sports TV with the winner of the co-main event here at EFC 1, Brandon Ferran. Congratulations. 13-second knockout, Jared Jones, in a rematch. Talk us through the very brief fight.
Well, the very brief fight, the game plan, I told my guys I was going to go out there, I was going to widen my stance. I usually like to kick. Since he's a submission artist and he likes to take people down, I knew I was going to widen my stance. That way I could box him and keep him from taking me down. Right. Okay, once I saw that he blinked, I mean, he literally, when I threw that first 1-2 and missed, I knew I had him, so I just charged him with a haymaker. Couldn't handle the speed, man. Couldn't handle the speed.
Well, I mean, it happened in a flash.
I saw the fear in him.
If you blinked, you missed it.
Oh yeah, I saw the fear in him.
And it's funny because I interviewed you yesterday at the weigh-ins, and you did say you had faster hands than Mayweather.
I told you.
And I was like, bullshit, but I don't know now. I don't know. I mean, that was some truth right there.
I told you, brother.
Now, obviously, people are going to say that the stoppage was a little bit fast and that there's controversy around it.
Shit, I was about to finish him even worse.
Again,
it was going to get bad.
You're going to have the people that said, that this fight was stopped too early. Would you welcome a rubber match then to...
Yeah. Shit, I want to fight Clay Hans. He was the guy I was supposed to fight originally, but he backed out. Jared, I have no beef with him, but Clay, I really don't like the dude, man. I just don't like what he's been saying. I just don't like anything about that crew, man.
Well,
anything about him. I will fight any last one of them. If they want to fight, I'll cut to 170 and fight their best heavyweight. I don't give a
Right. Well, but let's relish in the victory today.
Okay.
And any last minute shout outs you want to say? Anyone who helped you get to where you are today?
Yeah, I want to thank my future fitness team members and friends and families and friends that came out to support me. My cornermen, I couldn't do it without them. Chris Conklin, Caleb Fullerton, Mitchell Held. All these guys, man, I couldn't do it without them.
All right. Well, congratulations. What's next for you on this
next
victory?
fight, man? I'll take. Hey, looks like I can fight next week if I need to. Didn't get touched, so that's good.
All right. Well,
like I said, all my victories in the first round.
Combat Sports TV. I got the man, left-hand side of me, a man that needs no introduction. Marcus, the Wrecking Ball Hicks. Marcus, congratulations. Almost 2-year layoff. First round, talk me through it because it seemed like you almost had the choke. And you stayed in there. It's the last minute.
I mean, he really didn't have to choke. I mean, I have a chin tuck, but I mean, I just got a little too relaxed, a little lazy. Maybe being a little bit too comfortable in there. Didn't really feel like there was a lot of ring rust. I just got too comfortable, really wasn't worried. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been submitted, knock on wood, thank God. But I mean, I knew coming back into that next round, his arms were going to be pretty tired, and he was going to want to go back to the ground. So eventually he's going to give me that neck.
Second round, Marcus. I don't know what your corner told you, but you came out there like a beast. Took him down, submitted him, won by second round guillotine choke. 42 seconds. How do you feel getting the win in 42 seconds in the second round after a long layoff?
I mean, it felt good. I walked back to the corner. My corner asked me, she said, "Are you tired?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Well, what's the problem?" She's like, "Do what we trained to do. Get him out of there." I mean, she like pretty much, just quit being lazy like a good coach would. But, I just, like I said, I was a little too relaxed that first round.
Video of the good coach over there. Congratulations, Marcus. I understand that you said you want to hurry up and get back in the ring and fight some more. What's next for you?
Really, I'd like to do a boxing match. I kind of miss boxing. It's been longing to do it for a long time. It's a passion. I mean, I love MMA, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing like that hand-to-hand combat where you only have one option.
Right. In 2009, that was your last boxing match. Hell of a fighter as a boxer. That's what you started off with. I mean, as a pro, and you also had a huge amateur background experience in boxing. Marcus Hicks, is there anyone that you want to give a shout out for the people that brought you here, pushed you to no limits?
Like I said, I like to thank my coach, Chris Bernard, Bill Fairlinks. I mean, I got some great training over there, had a lot of fun. Trained with my boy Steve Austin at his gym. Hustle deal. I mean, he's a little big, 6'5", 230. No need to put him on a diet. Let's spark the Lady Bulldog a little bit.
I remember that one. Let's not talk about that.
I mean, like I said, just got to be a little more active, have a lot more fun. Got out of my comfort zone by going to the Fairlinks, training and just doing what I do.
Well, congratulations. This is his team right here. This is the girl that pushed him that I saw in the corner and said, hey, what are you doing for being lazy? After that, ain't nothing but a woman's voice to put you back in the second round, going out there like a wild man. Congratulations, like I said, awesome big victory after a layoff. Combat Sports TV with the one and only Marcus the Wrecking Ball Hicks. What, baby?
Combat Sports TV, we just finished with Element Fighting Champion 1, The Rise. It was a great card. I mean, 10 fights, they didn't disappoint, and for this promotion's first ever pro MMA card, I gotta say it was one of the best ones we've ever attended. And so how would you sum up this evening night of fights?
Man, it was an awesome fight. I mean, start off with a live band, to end it off with a live band, and to top it off, you had 10 great fights. And you weren't disappointed. The crowd was into it. There was not probably one fight that wasn't exciting.
Right. And Justin Miller, the president of EFC, estimates that there was about 2,000 people in attendance tonight. That is a tremendous turnout for a local fight card.
Especially for the first one.
Exactly. But in fairness, EFC is doing it right. They're promoting it. They're hitting the internet. They know where the fight fans are, and they're hitting to those. But let's talk about the fights.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's talk about the fights. We'll hold off on the main event because there was a number of good fights, and we won't go over them all. But I gotta say, first of all, let's talk about Brazu Kanakoha and Javier Obregon. Fight of the night.
And that's what the heat they got.
Right.
Javier, who got the fight of the night?
Brazu, they both deserved it, but Brazu was the eventual winner of the bout. The EFC elected that to be fight of the night. Marcus Hicks gets submission of the night, and we'll touch on that in a second, as well as Brandon Ferran, who we'll touch on in a second as well, got knocked out of the night. And let's talk about the co-main event. Brandon Ferran, KO, 13 seconds, you heard that right, 13 seconds of Jared Jones.
Fastest knockout in EFC history.
That would go a lot of promotions. Obviously this is the first event, so let's not get caught up on it. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, that rivals records you see in the UFC, WEC, and all these other promotions, Bellator, you name it. 13 seconds is a tremendous amount of time before you knock it out. Now, there will be the detractors that say it was a controversial stoppage. Now, what do you think?
Well, you know what? Let me tell you like this. This was a rematch.
Yeah.
And you'll hear me say it plenty of times. When it comes to a rematch and the guy losing, you have to come prepared because that guy has something to prove, and that's either to stop you, knock you out, and he wants his hand raised at the end. 13 seconds, yes. Did I think it was premature stoppage? Maybe, but again, our back, we weren't watching their face. I don't know what the referee was looking at, but he did mention yesterday that his hands were faster than Mayweather's, and I don't know because I didn't even know what he hit him with because it was so fast. I had to ask Sean, hey, what did he hit him with because that was fast.
Yeah, I was going to call BS on Brandon Ferran's statement about that, but in light of a 13-second knockout, it's kind of hard to argue with the man. His hands were pretty damn fast. And again, knockout of the night. That was knockout of the night rival any knockout of the night, regardless of the promotion. So we're not just kissing the EFC's ass. I mean, that was a tremendous fight. And speaking of tremendous fights, so we already touched on the Brazu fight. But let's talk about the main event, because this is the reason why there's people here. I mean, Marcus the Wrecking Ball Hicks, former WEC lightweight title challenger, makes his triumphant return to the cage against a man who does not come to lose, and that's Josh Lee. I mean, it was a tremendous fight.
But you know what? Josh Lee is someone that you just cannot overlook. This guy scares me, and you know what? Regardless of his record, he's 8-11 now. But
7-12.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
7-12. And yeah, nothing against him, but his record does not have nothing on Josh Lee. This guy comes to fight. He comes to win. First round against Marcus Hicks. It was a kind of little scare towards the end because I almost thought that he had him, but Marcus hung in there. Like Marcus said, he didn't have the choke sucked in. Then he was able to continue into the second round. So first round, you got to give it to Josh.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to put Marcus Hicks to sleep, which would have been huge. I mean, this is Hicks' hometown, main event, first ever promotion of the UFC, and for the challenger to come in and put the headliner to sleep would have been tremendous. Fortunately, Hicks was able to overcome the choke, the rear naked choke in the first round, rallied back, and just thoroughly dominated in the second round, catching Josh with a guillotine that kind of sealed the deal, and it was tight. I mean, it was as tight as a guillotine as you're ever going to see.
42 seconds in the second round.
Exactly.
And he came out, man, like a madman, just crazy in the second round. He just knew that the second round he had to come and do what he usually does, and you know, him being out for almost 2 years, was there ring rust? I don't know. It didn't look like it, but I think the first round, it was just something that he was just testing. Okay, let's see how this goes.
I think he may have underestimated. He was a little too relaxed for fight fans' liking, and there was some rust. You know, obviously he's been training with you guys over in Felix MMA, but you know, regardless, it's been almost 2 years since he last fought, and that last fight was against a CSTV fighter who was in the UFC but way past his prime. So Josh Lee is not the kind of fight you want to take if you're trying to get back into the groove of fighting. And as Josh Lee demonstrated, the boy almost got Hicks out in the first round. And call it what you want. Hicks said it wasn't caught, but it looked like Hicks was going to be put to sleep.
And yeah, it would have been another upset night for Marcus, because he is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yes. So to get him in his own game, it would have been a very
it would have been
crazy.
It would have been huge.
Huge one for Josh.
Right. And again, to wrap up, the award for the night, Brazu and Javier, fight of the night, and which it was. And we talked, and you guys, you'll see the interview we have with Brazu. But submission of the night goes to Hicks for obvious reasons when he rallied back to get the guillotine in the fight, and then again, knockout of the night, Brandon Farm. Now, in your opinion, what was fight of the night? Do you agree with Justin Miller and his assessment of the fight of the night, or is there another fight that you thought
No, I thought what he said, Javier and Brazu, was the fight of the night. Everybody was on their feet. Everybody stood up, yelling, clapping. I even stood up. It was a very back and forth action.
It was ridiculously good. It was a ridiculously good fight. And all in all, you know, I rate this card as one of the top ones, and it's gonna be hard to beat. Obviously, it's the first month of 2012, but if this continues, if we see this streak continue with MMA here in North Texas, I gotta say the future looks bright.
Yeah, the competitors need to come with it.
Yeah. See, XKO, you had the monopoly, but EFC's trying to make a name for itself, which is good. Competition helps everybody. Yeah. Helps the fighters, helps the fight fans, helps the media members. So again, big night of fights. Had a great time.
Oh yeah.
Anything I can say in closing, Lisa?
No, I just want to congratulate Marcus Hicks for coming back, and he, like you said, he wants to stay active, and he wants to do boxing because that's what he started off doing. But whatever he chooses, and him staying in the ring and not taking that long of a layoff again, and he's gonna freaking dominate. He's not the wrecking ball for nothing, but all in all, this was a great night. Loved every minute. It started on time, it finished on time. They didn't even take a intermission. And that's how good the fights were, and I was very pleased with the first fight.
Yeah, no, big ups to EFC. You guys did a great job. Great professional atmosphere. We had music, we had lights, we had sound effects, we had the whole 9 yards.
We had Wi-Fi connection.
Yes, shout out to the free Wi-Fi for the media members. You can't underestimate how great that is for us. But again, Sean Malone, Lisa Marie, Combat Sports TV. In closing, we had a great night of fights. Get your ass to a local event 2012, fight fans. You will not be disappointed.
Exactly.
And on behalf of us and our man Roland, who's up there in Arkansas covering the Silver Gloves, we miss you, bro. We'll see you on the next one. But Combat Sports TV, this is what we do.